this room was back here.
A lot of people don't. That's where I keep the bodies.
Or worldwide, whatever you want to term it, you know more about laundromats than anybody else does. And my goal, desire, intention with having you here is essentially to show me all the stuff that I've done wrong, show me the little bit that I've done right, and show me this is the Danny plan for Brandon's Laundromat if there's a plan. If you say, this place is going to be on fire, we're going to make so much money off of it if you fix this stupid crap in here. Fix it, Brandon, you'll do okay. Or, Brandon, this is a failure, close it down. You know, you're not going to make money on it, you're going to be chasing good money after bad. Go buy yourself, I don't know, a gas station to shoot YouTube content on.
A lot of this, understand that this is not my typical MO.
Sure.
Predominantly what I do is deal with folks that want to get into this industry and help them do so in the proper way from the get. And I can't give you an impression until I walk your stores, plural, and already I feel as though you should likely focus on a different one, but also it really has more to do with the competition.
Okay.
Or potential competition.
Okay.
The demographics, how many people live in this town, how many people utilize the laundromats. Let's have a look, man.
Okay. All right.
Have you reached out to the city and seen if they'll help you with this? Is this a historic area? That's a no. So maybe it is. Maybe they'll help you. Maybe they will literally put a new frontage on your building or help you spruce all of this up. Grants, brother. Okay. You might be impressed. Then there's a whole nother YouTube series on grants. You're walking down here right now.
Yeah.
And you look in here, what do you see?
And a bunch of coin equipment and an ATM. At least from...
You're still not thinking like a criminal. You see money.
Okay.
Okay. Now what do you see? The first thing you're going to look for is what? What's the first thing you're going to look for?
Probably people.
Yes.
Okay.
Your best security guard is one... He's so happy. Your best
got it right,
security
finally.
guard is one person.
Yeah.
You're obliterating the view already.
Okay.
Now, you're fortunate that you've got the proper northeast sun.
Okay.
You don't have to worry about blinds and all that shizzy.
Okay.
But I don't even know what that is. The ATM, everything else. It has to change.
Okay.
What is this next door?
This is my office. This is where I shoot my video content when I go in and do the coin collections.
The soda machine, what is it about for you? I mean, we haven't even gone in yet.
Yeah.
And
because
I love the sign.
Okay.
I can almost guarantee you that's what, from the 50s?
Yes. Either 50 or 60s.
That's awesome. I mean, that is one of the best signs I've ever seen. It's perfect. It's brilliant.
Okay.
And it's adorable that it's all faded and chipped and everything else. Imagine if it was brand new, sparkling.
Okay.
The background was all popping and the letters were... You could take it down yourself and paint it. Get on the phone.
Sure.
That's what I would do. Think like a criminal.
Okay.
Literally walk down, put a ski mask on, and what would I do?
Okay.
Even that fence is perfect.
Okay.
Because of where it is.
Okay.
There's nowhere to hide.
Yeah.
You see? They
Sure.
can't go around that corner. So, all part of it. And I think you'll be pleasantly surprised with the city.
Okay.
And if you have other office space, I don't know, maybe we can expand into this.
Okay.
How big is the store?
Without, just in this main section, it's about 1,000 square feet.
1,000 square feet. If you emailed me, called me, texted, if you consulted with me, I tell you, don't do it.
Don't do it.
It's too small.
Okay.
Because your goal is to become profitable.
Sure.
Well, what does this earn you?
Huh?
What does this earn you?
That one earns me about $300 to $400 a month.
Well, people are thinking that's phenomenal. We might be, you just have to get it out of this spot.
Okay.
Your office, again, blow this wall out,
Okay.
push it back. I'd put folding here,
Okay.
pushing that wall back. I'd put like cat-like reflexes. I'd put folding, soda, snack, whatever. You need to just, this place feels very crowded and cramped. This is very high, and if you can, I don't know what it looks like underneath, but if you can lower it.
Yeah, we can drop it.
Okay, so the water main is lower?
Yes.
I would. And then consistency throughout the store. You want people to feel as though they're in a franchise. You want them to walk in and say, oh, this is great. Franchises suck. Can you make a better hamburger than McDonald's?
Oh, absolutely.
Everyone can, even if you don't cook. But they sell billions, and you know the story.
Yeah.
Because people want to drive along and see those golden arches, and they know they're going to get a hamburger at a decent price. It works. We want customers to walk in with dirty laundry and folding money and leave with clean laundry and no money.
Yeah.
That's the business.
Hey guys, this is Brandon with Investment Joy. And for the past year, I've had so many of you send in questions and comments asking me to release a laundromat course to teach people how to open their own laundromat. And I've kind of decided, rather than reinvent the wheel, that I would just recommend that you get this. This is Danny D'Angelo's Cleaning Up in Laundromats. I got this a while ago, and realistically, if I had implemented what he had done, the systems that he's come up with for building successful laundromats, I probably would have made at least $50,000 in the past year, maybe $100,000 off the laundromat that we do the YouTube videos on. So if you're not aware of who Danny is, he is like the world's premier guy on laundromats. He has laundromat education, he has laundromat webinars, he does coaching, he does lease negotiation, he does all these things to help laundromat owners be successful. And rather than try and reinvent the wheel, I just kind of come to the determination that I can't beat Danny as far as I'm concerned. So now we've partnered with them to sell the DVD on investmentjoy.com. So if you are looking for some really good education as far as laundromats go, go in the link down below and click on it. He's got a lot of wonderful testimonials that have opened up their own laundromat, and in many cases, they haven't spent a dime.
That doesn't fit on a business card, so it's free laundromat.
But it could fit in the video.
This is okay. You can also reach out long term to WIC or local nonprofits, and they'll do permanent money for you. I assume these are like 30 days or something of that nature. The equipment, so you walk in here and you want to do laundry and get the hell out.
It doesn't instill confidence.
Can you even, can you find a machine? Because the consumer has a favorite. They always love a certain machine. And they're going to walk in here and say, oh, even my machine's broken now. But you know that. You understand.
It's the struggle with vandalism and getting the right person in here to do the maintenance. I'm already at 50 hours a week in between YouTube and everything else. I don't have time to maintain the machines. I know that's a recommendation for a person to learn to maintain their machines. That's not going to be ever in the cards.
Well, this equipment is end of life.
Yes.
Period. Every time I watch you clean the money out,
You hate me.
that's part of the reason I don't watch your channel. Because I don't hate you. I don't hate you. I don't hate you. I love you. But that's the one thing that I picked up on in one of your snippets. And that is the one thing that I reached out. And I texted you.
That was probably the first text message that you
I
sent
came
me.
all the way to fucking Ohio for this moment in time. Because this is your thing. More efficient for you. More, you'll be in and out quicker. That's what operators want. That's my email every single day. How long are you in your stores? I don't want to be in that place. Here and now, live forgotten everybody to see. Are you going to fix that?
With the Hamilton changing the bill stacker? Yes, I will.
Why?
Because it'll be more efficient, and I'm starting to get tired of I can enjoy and appreciate a big stack of bills neatly organized as opposed to the grab bag.
We shall see.
So
let's keep going.
Okay.
The tour continues. Do the TVs ever come on and play Fox News?
They did till that one was broken out, and then the other one's the security footage.
While I'm thinking of it, paint the place hospital white. And you know that. Have your minions come in and paint the place hospital white. And the next day, you won't notice it right away, but the next day you walk in, you go, whoa, what happened? Boom. It's the refraction of the light. It's going to be phenomenal for the store. From 100 miles away, when I see single stack tumblers, which is an industry term for dryers, I say nits, no, niet, nine, no fucking way. Because you don't have enough drying capacity in this store for the washers that you have.
Yes.
When you put in doubles, if these were double stacks, we'd fix them.
Okay.
Because what goes wrong?
Yeah.
There's a motor. The worst thing that could happen to a tumbler is the drum gets worn out.
Okay.
Someone leaves you already know, drywall screws.
Oh yeah.
Drywall screws. They're the perfect, number 8 1.5-inch drywall screws. There's very few parts that can go bad in double stacks.
Yeah.
So instead of 4 dryers that don't work, you'd have 8. And I would put 45 pounders in here.
45 doubles.
Yes. Again, we talked about folding. This is adorable. They can hang their clothes here. Is this tall enough to hang clothes on?
Yes, because an hour before we came here, I was watching a guy on my camera that sits up there, and he had a whole thing of shirts hanging up on there.
So it looks a little short to me, but if it was my wife's dress, I would hang it here.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be in a laundromat, but I would hang it here,
Sure.
and that's kind of cool. You're a tinkerer, so you can think in that way.
Yeah.
Does it work? Good. It's the right height. Fantastic. But if you don't have edges on these tables, stuff flies off.
Yeah.
And this, again, a little bit lower. White paint, phenomenal. What's over here?
That's the boiler room.
Okay. Okay.
And
You
the front part of the back.
need these to be folding tables.
Okay.
A couple of solo seats screwed to the ground.
Okay.
And you have to spend the money. You have to get decent industrial seating.
Okay.
So more folding here again.
Yeah. This
simple.
is bulkhead behind this.
Okay.
When I bought the place, there was 8 old Laundromat front loaders.
Yes, you need to put more washers here.
Okay.
Yeah.
We did not remove everything. The problem was I didn't want to spend the money. I didn't have access to washers. I have those 3 newer Speed Queens over there, and it was just a situation of I can't utilize this for anything. Why don't we just make it into a folding table in the meantime? So then that way it's like, oh, Brandon wanted more folding in here because when I bought this,
that's effective use.
when I came in here, I had a lot of people that were complaining about folding space, and I didn't feel the need for 8 more washers when I knew that we were underserved by dryers anyway. If I didn't put in double pockets over there.
This store is too small, bro. Where are you gonna put it? All right. So behind.
That's the bathroom.
Very
It's
nice.
Normally
lovely.
very locked.
Yeah. So you don't
Not anymore.
have the restroom open
Not
because
anymore.
so
I had so much-
an attendant will fix that.
Yes.
This is just as bad. How many times are people sleeping in here? Hanging out in here?
Once or twice.
This is a great spot. This is where
Yeah.
I want to hang out.
Yeah.
The criminal mentality. It's nice and dark. They ever hang towels here?
I don't think I've ever had, not since I've owned it. It did happen under the last owner.
At home, we have hot water heaters. In a laundromat, we have boilers.
Okay.
Because there's 3 parts. There's your storage, your pump, and your heater. Is
Yeah.
it gas?
Yeah.
Okay.
Everything's
So that's what you want.
Yeah.
Have you replaced this pump at any point?
I have not. It was replaced at some point or rebuilt.
Order that part.
Okay.
It's $100 and you'll have it. Because when this goes bad, and they do, you're going to want to have it replaced.
Okay.
And spend the money. There's certain things in a laundromat that you have to have on standby.
Okay.
And the reason we have boilers, I mean, these things are so old, right? But they work.
Yeah.
And there's no reason to replace them.
Yeah. Yeah.
This needs to be part of the laundromat.
Yeah.
I mean, without a doubt. The first thing I would do is ask the city,
Okay.
the state, the county,
Okay.
if they will give you might be surprised, they might give you 150 grand.
Oh wow.
I don't know. But to clean up the concrete,
Okay.
to clean up the facade, to renew your sign.
Okay.
But you know what you have to do. You have to jump through the proper hoops.
Yeah. You have to do that, and the reason that I haven't done anything regarding that, because I'm aware that there are opportunities for that money, is that from the last conversation I had with people in the historic district, they will pony up 50% of the funds. The problem is when you do it to their historic renovation standards, it's about 3 times the average cost that I would pay.
I get it.
So
I get
I'm
it.
paying 1.5 times what it costs for me to personally get it done. Now, if I can pull the YouTube fame deal, whatever, and say this would look wonderful for our small town, everybody on the internet would love to see how powerful it is. Because I do have those connections with some people here in town anyway. In between my newspaper, my news media company, and YouTube, I am able to pull that a little bit. So maybe that's a thing that'll work.
Soda, snack, under the overhang, out of the street,
All right.
but on the street.
Sure.
So that folks, there's a
Walk
lot of
by.
foot traffic in
Yeah,
the
that's
summertime.
insane.
Okay, number one. Number two, this becomes your folding area.
Okay.
This, your dryers are here, your additional dryers.
Okay.
Okay, they're here. It's a nightmare to get, well, it's gas. So it's black pipe, which is cheap
Okay.
for the gas, and you're gonna have to do penetrations. So likely you have a back wall here, so your penetrations and your makeup air come through here.
Okay.
But this is your dryer fix.
Okay.
Okay, so dryer, but not there.
Okay.
Here,
Okay.
here's your dryers, right?
Okay.
Before and after of everything. Here's your dryers, your tumblers,
Okay.
and a couple of freestanding folding tables.
Okay.
Now you've got 12, 13, 1,400 square feet,
Okay.
right?